exact same.
I was like thinking, okay, E flat. And then on the assault, after singing Africa,
Yeah.
I guessed it again.
Do you have like perfect pitch or
No,
something?
I don't. But for some reason, I'm somehow able to.
That's pretty impressive
I'm
though.
somehow able to do that.
Yeah. Man, I'm jealous now.
Okay, get ready.
Yeah. Could you imagine being able to just like be told to sing a note and then just able to pick out that note and sing it? Like that's crazy.
Oh, I would love that.
I wouldn't be able to stop singing. Like I would annoy people so much. They would like my friends and everybody around me would hate me for doing that, but it'd be like so much fun.
All right, I forgot that she was singing.
McKenna?
Yes.
Oh.
They are kind of like got it.
Or we could go down there for that little bit. Yeah.
We probably need him down a little bit further. Hey, Dylan. Dylan. The first one you handed down needs to go down a little bit more. Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sidney. At this time, we'd like to do our veterans presentation. Tonight, we will be recognizing Jeremy Behrens. Jeremy began his military service in the Nebraska National Guard in 1997. In 2000, he, along with his wife Jamie and young son Caleb, moved to active duty with the U.S. Army. While stationed at Fort Benning, Georgia, he trained new soldiers with the 29th Infantry Regiment. After being linebacker, 160-pound junior, number 25, Bryce Teniger. At linebacker, 155-pound freshman, number 33, Jace Collins. At cornerback, 155-pound senior, number 4, Keegan Stevens. At cornerback, 140-pound sophomore, number 12, Kyler Bork. And at safety, 165-pound senior, number 88, Preston Astidius. The Royals are coached by Kyle Oswald, assisted by Derek Mara and Alex Weimer. Having a little technical difficulty here. Now here's your starting offense for Sidney, a 210-pound senior, number 72, Layden Wilson. At guard, a 275-pound senior, number 55, Austin Pike. At guard, a 270-pound junior, number 78, Nick Peters. At tackle, a 215-pound senior, number 70, Jaron Farmer. At tackle, 185-pound senior, number 73, Brexton Roberts. At tight end, 185-pound senior, number 22, Connor Behrens. At wide receiver, 120-pound junior, number 16, Jeremiah Ballin. At wide receiver, 135-pound senior, number 85, Connor Mohang. At quarterback, 135-pound senior, number 17, Matthew Benedict. At running back, 135-pound senior, number 20, Garrett Phillips. And at fullback, a 215-pound senior, number 44, Cole Stenzel. Cowboys are coached by Donnie Sears, assisted by Luke Buckfield, Aaron Lang, Sean Thompson, and Eric Brutal. Once again, tonight's game will be one of the feature games on KMA Radio, so if the microphone goes off for a little bit, that means we are live broadcasting the updates for this game across the world on KMA. Once again, make sure to tune in to KMA after the game for interviews with coaches, players, and reporters. That is KMAland.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sidney High School for tonight's last matchup of the season. Sidney versus MMCRU. This is senior night, week 8. Cowboys were looking to schedule week 9, but it looks fairly in doubt. But this will for sure be the last home game. I'm Kellen Rose. I'm a junior. I'm joined by a senior, Kyle Bean. Kyle, say hi.
Hi to all you folks listening out there.
He'll be providing a little bit of color commentary action for tonight's matchup. And a very winnable game for both teams. MMCRU driving 3 hours down here, so don't expect them to come down here just to get beat down. Expect it to be a very competitive game and hopefully get to see some good football one last time this year. Cowboys only have 1 win on the year so far. Week 1 against Wayne, but from there on out it's been strong stretches of losses, unfortunately. But senior quarterback Matthew Benedict and other guys like Jaron Palmer, Cole Stenzel, Garrett Phillips, Connor Behrens, Connor Mohang, all seniors looking to go out with one last hurrah here. So hopefully they can get it done. 12-minute quarters, 4 quarters.
Ballin and Phillips deep to receive.
Yep, and MMRCU will do an onside kick right away, and they have it. Really good way to start out here for MMCRU, excuse me. Doing a little bit of for all you diehard football fans out there, if you know the kicker Pat McAfee in the Super Bowl against the Saints about 10 plus years ago, he did a kick very similar to that and recovered himself, and that's just what happened there. And MMCRU is going to take over from midfield. Really good start here. But then if you're the Cowboys, you just have to be devastated, looking to get the ball, and they're going to have the ball first in the second half as well. And we have a pass here. It's going to be a short little out there to Stevens. Keegan Stevens, a senior. And he'll be stopped around the 40-yard line.
Tackled by Phillips.
And out the MMCRU comes in a pistol formation. It'll be a handoff to their running back, and he's going to run into
Speed and Barons.
Yep, Kurt out there. He plays defensive line in JV, as I've commentated a couple games for them. But they're putting him at linebacker here, and he's a very physical guy. So. Not a terrible option, obviously. Pistol set we are. Motion comes in. Snap from Peterson. He's going to roll out to his right and find a man. He'll have the first down and more. Cuts up field. Looks to be Jace Calling on the catch there.
Tackled by Connor Mohang.
16-yard line. Getting a 17 on that last play.
Seems like the Cowboys are playing off, trying not to give up that big hitting play.
And another pass. Difficult to see, but I believe it was completed for about 9-10 yards.
Another tackle by Connor Mohang.
Yeah, but if you're the Cowboys, not the start you're looking for. They've been driving the ball down, and Cowboys haven't been able to come up with a stop yet.
Another pistol set.
He gets the snap, hands it off there to his running back, and he's going to have the first down. Looks to be. Hicks is going to be the carrier there.
He's tackled about by 3 or 4 Cowboys.
I'm sure you can agree with this, Kyle. We're seeing a lot of a really nice run pass balance here.
Yep. About probably 3 or 4 passes to getting 3 or 4 runs.
Yep, they're keeping it pretty even right now, keeping the defense guessing. This is going to be a pass here. He steps up in the pocket, rolls out to his right, under pressure, and it's going to be incomplete.
That's intended for
Palmer and Stenzel with pressure there.
complete. It'll be second and goal.
And out they come once again. In a shotgun formation here. It's going to be a handoff once again to Hicks. He's going to get around the outside, and he'll be in. Touchdown, MMCRU.
49 run.
And the Royals are off to a tremendous start here. Get the onside kick and then go the half of the length of the field, resulting from that onside kick. Went about 50 yards there. And without the Cowboys even touching the ball, they kicked off first, and they're up 6-0.
Not the start you wanted from the Cowboys here.
Number 15, Brennan Stodden will be back to kick the extra point. Kick is up and no good.
Extra point attempt is no good.
So hopefully the Cowboys can use that missed extra point as some momentum here and receive the ball and have Matthew Benedict in this offense get some stuff rolling. And Stoddard will be back to kick it once again. And this one's going to go back there to Phillips. Phillips is going to get clean or receive it cleanly, and he'll get around the outside and get to about the 40-45 yard line.
Good return there by Phillips.
Sidney will have the ball first and 10. It looks like on their own 38-yard line.
And out comes this offense, led by the quarterback, senior Matthew Benedict. This Cowboy football team next year will be looking a lot different, as a lot of these pivotal players are seniors and will be graduating, but it also gives the younger kids a chance to step up and make a name for themselves.
And next year the Cowboys could be going back to 8-man.
It's going to be a little toss there to Phillips, and he'll make one defender miss, but he won't have much there, and he'll be stopped out at about the 41, 42 yard line.
Carson Pick on the tackle.
Pick there on the tackle.
3, it'll be second and 7.
Seven here to go for the Cowboys. I'm expecting a run. Maybe give it to Stenzel.
Both these teams desperate for a win of MCRU. 0-7 this year, and the Cowboys are 1-6. Hand off there to Stenzel, and he's going to break a couple tackles, and it'll be down. If not the first, it'll be short of it. It's going to bring him a third and short.
First and 10, Sidney.
Nope, excuse me, 1st and 10. We're moving the chains.
Ball on
Good spot there.
the 38-yard line. And a 7 on that last play by Stenzel.
If they keep this running game going, don't be surprised for play action. Matthew can sling it.
Yep, obviously your play action game is only as good as your run game because that's what opens it up. Otherwise the defense won't bite. As Benedict's going to have a direct quarterback run here out of the empty backfield, and he's going to have about 10 yards and more. Really nice run there by Benedict, and great blocks by that Cowboy offensive line. The boys that don't get any credit don't show up on the stat sheet, but they're the most important part to the football team, in my opinion. And the Cowboys having one of their seniors back who was missing a couple games in the middle of the season due to an ankle injury. Jaron Palmer is out there. And he's a very, very tall and athletic and strong kid. And makes a big difference out there for that Cowboy offensive line, along with Nick Peters and other guys. Benedict under center in an I formation, Mohang and Ballin. Snap, handoff there to Phillips, and he's not going to have much.
Good penetration there by the MMCRU.
Yep, 2nd and 10 here, and the Royals looking to put a halt to this.
Pistol set here.
Cowboys like these formations a lot. Play action here for Benedict, rolling to his right, and he's got a man. That's Jeremiah Ballin, the scat back. He's going to cut upfield, flag down, and he's going to get a little more, 2 flags down.
I think I saw it there. I think it was a block in the back by Stenzel.
2 penalties here, so we'll see what they are. This would bring up about a 3rd and medium.
Legal block in the back is a call against the Cowboys.
2 flags on the same thing. You were correct. It was a block in the back there on Stenzel. They'll replay the down, but it's going to push it back severely. Bring up a 2nd and long. But despite not counting, a really nice job there by Benedict and his line to give him time. And Ballin ran a nice route there, and Cowboys executed pretty well on that play, but just one costly penalty pushed it back on a 2nd and 15. Benedict in a pistol set again. Ballin comes in motion. Play action. It's going to be a bootleg here, right side towards us. Benedict looking to make one miss. He does, and he's going to be out of bounds at about the 35, 36 yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and long.
Gain of 5, it'll be 3rd and 10.
Oh, what are we expecting here, Beam? Probably pass.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to spread it out, have Phillips in the back.
Saw where Connor Barron's checked into the game. He'll play. He's gonna be a tight end here, and he can catch the ball really well. Snap, pass it is. He looks to his left. He has Stenzel, and Stenzel's got some open field. Makes one miss. Cutting up field. Cole Stenzel inside the 15. 1st down, Cowboys. Really nice shot there by Benedict, who I'm pretty sure, did that look like a design screenplay?
Yeah, that was a design. Good play call there by the offensive coordinator.
Well, and as MMCRU was driving down the field on the Cowboys, Cowboys are giving it right back to him. 1st and 10 with the 16 we are. Benedict pistol set here. Got trips left here. It's going to be a handoff there to Stenzel. And Stenzel, it's really hard to bring him down, but he's just going to fall for it for about 4 or 5 yards. Pick there on the tackle.
Gain of about 5, it'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Stenzel has been tough to tackle all throughout his career, all the way from 3rd grade up until now.
Yep, Stenzel not the tallest of guys, but he's surely one of the strongest. And he's like a bowling ball out there running. It's really hard to bring him down. And whether you think he looks strong or he doesn't, he's a very, very strong and nice athlete. Play action there by Benedict. Flag down. Got a man, Barons, inside. Touchdown, Cowboys. But there's a flag down. A little crossing route there was
No
Barron's,
flag on the play.
but it's going to be pushed back.
Holding is a call against Cowboys.
Holding there on the Cowboys, and that's
I believe it was the center, Layden Wilson.
a real bummer. Barron's there on the crossing route, and he found him. Benedict did. Nice job. But once again, that's not going to show up on the stat sheet for either Benedict or Ballin or Barron's. It was a nice job by all three of them on those 2 combined plays this drive so far. They've been called back. Pass here for Benedict. Looking towards Stenzel's way.
That's intended for Stenzel.
And he just overthrew him just a little, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
It'll be 3rd and 13.
I expect another screen here by Sidney.
Well, so far tonight on this first drive, Benedict's been looking good rolling out to his right, so I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to get everything going right. With they have a couple times the Ballin and Barron's, as I just repeated. But get him going right, and he's this drive has been pretty decisive. Pass here for Benedict. And he's going to cut up, roll right, find a man. Connor Mohang breaks a tackle. And he's going to be grabbed by the legs, and another Royal will come over and put him down.
It'll be 1st and goal.
And a really nice shot there by Connor Mohang to move the chains, and 1st and goal, Cowboys.
Yeah, making that man miss there was crucial to getting the 1st down.
Last play.
Well, 1st and 10 Cowboys. You got 4 downs for about, what, 5 yards? Surely you run it here. Well, actually, Cole Stenzel's going to be at the quarterback position. And he's just going to take it himself. And is he in? He is. Touchdown, Cole Stenzel. 3-yard quarterback sneak there for Cole Stenzel. And pending a 2-point conversion, this ball game is 6-6 tied.
Cowboys going for 2.
Yep, the Cowboys all year, and we have not had a field goal kicker or an extra point kicker, so I've been going for 2 on it. And then in these red zone type situations, obviously you go for it on 4th down. Benedict in a shotgun formation here with Phillips. Ballin comes in motion. Play action. Benedict rolling out to his right. Find a man. He's got Ballin, and he's in. 2-point conversion good, and the Sidney Cowboys have the lead.
Looks like the Cowboys have multiple people open on that play.
Yep. And by the way this is looking as of now, if I had to estimate, this could be a shootout.
Last week, the Cowboys were in a very low-scoring game, 8-9. They lost on a game-winning field goal to St. Albert's.
Kicking out for the Cowboys, Cole Stenzel. Back to return for the Royals. Stevens.
Stenzel to kick here. And 1 man back here, as it's going to be kicked there to one of the up man for the Royals, and he's going to cut it up.
Ball's returned by Evan Hicks.
Hicks is going to be down to about the 41-yard line.
Tackled by Brexton Roberts.
1st and 10 on the 40. On the 40-yard line.
And out here comes sophomore Jonah Peterson. We saw him on the first drive. 6'1" and 180 pounds as he is listed. Is this going to be a little bubble screen there to number 12, Kyler Bork. And he'll have the first down. And so far, I'm sure you can agree with this, both defenses struggling.
If I were the Cowboys here, I'd look to move our DBs up, press them a little bit, see if they can burn you.
Pistol set here with 2 receivers left and 1 right. Hand off there to Hicks, and he's going to cut upfield. And he'll have about 8 yards there. Nice run.
Tackle by Kurt Speed.
And so far, takeaway you can also take from the running game here. That Hicks, he doesn't look to be the biggest of running backs, but he surely is quick. Very agile and very speedy so far. And it's working out in his favor. I'll take 9 yards any day of the week. Guy comes in motion there, so it's going to be a handoff to him, and they only need 1 yard. But I don't think they'll have it.
I think they're about 1 yard short, maybe half.
And Braxton Robert appear to be a little stumbled here. And he'll just walk off on his own power, but be limping a little. Austin Pike comes in for him. And here we are at 3rd and short. Officials timeout.
Looks like the yard to gain is on the 35.
Yep, tough to tell from our angle, but they're going to bring out the chains and measure it. If ruled in favor of the Cowboys here, it'll bring up a 3rd and short. And it looks like if it's going to be short, it's just going to be a couple inches, and it is. 3rd and short here.
Expect the run here from the Royals.
Yeah, you got 2 downs here to go 1 yard. I personally don't like the decision here to go in a pistol or shotgun formation. I go under center and do what the Cowboys did to score and do a little quarterback sneak, but doesn't matter what I think. Peterson gets a snap, a little shovel option. He's going to hand it off to pitch it off to Hicks, excuse me, and he'll have the first down. So that play call was proven efficient, and speed brings him down, but it's not going to be enough before they move the chains 1st and 10.
They may go pistol set every time here because the center and the quarterback may not have a very good chemistry.
Snap is handed off to Hicks once again, and he'll run into Barons, it looks like. And the ball was loose, and they're saying Cowboys at the football.
Big hit there by Barons. Came in and filled that gap well.
Yeah, and they're doing a little dance out there. And out comes Benedict.
It's good to see the Cowboys having some fun out there for their last game of the season.
Yep. Have fun, but make sure you're prioritizing the game first, obviously, and win first.
Let's see if Cowboys can keep their run game going here.
Snap is going to be a pitch there to Stenzel. Barons will be the lead blocker, but Stenzel's not going to have much. And he's going to be brought down backwards. 2nd and long.
Tried to cut it back there, but ran into a wall of Royals.
I don't know about you, but I haven't even been looking at the clock. It seems like we've been here forever already. It's not even the end of the 1st quarter.
Yeah, it is going by very slow.
There's nothing wrong with that. Snap from Benedict. He's going to pass, get it outside the Barons. And Barons is going to keep it feet in bounds a little longer than the Royals expected him to.
Be about a 3rd and 4.
Yep, from previous games I've watched, Barons hasn't gotten that many targets, but include him in the offense, and it seems to be very beneficial for this Cowboy offense. And a 3rd and 5, we have it.
Maybe another screen here.
And a bad snap here, bobbled snap here from Benedict. Couldn't tell if it was a bad snap or it was just Benedict's fault.
Benedict's knee is rolled down on the bobbled snap. It'll be 4th down.
But when he bobbled the snap, his knee was down. So they'll rule that just like a knee, and that's really unfortunate.
Not something you want to see there.
Yep. It's cold out down here in Cowboy country, and that could have had something to do with Benedict's bobbled snap. His Barons will kick this one. A really good punt there by Barons, and they're just going to let it bounce, but it's going to take a bad bounce. But Speed will be right on it.
After the bounce, seemed to go backwards about 4 or 5 yards.
Some scores to pass along. Fremont Mills leads Lennox. It's for the 8-man district title, 14-6.
And Peterson comes out here in a pistol set. Seen this a lot tonight. He's going to look the pass, look right, roll right, find a man at about the 9 yards to the 1st down. He'll be brought down immediately by the Cowboys, but it's going to be a 2nd and short.
Again, those DBs are playing super far back, so if they make the wide receivers make a cut, it's going to take a while for the DBs to get back.
Average gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Hand off there to Hicks. And he's going to have a lot of yardage there.
Kurt Speed on the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 Royals. Ball on the Cowboy 46-yard line. Gain of 8 on that last carry by Studden.
Gain of 8 yards, 1st and 10.
Got a new running back in there.
Snap, and it's going to be pitched there.
Studden on the catch.
Stodden. Excuse me, he did actually run that last play.
Stenzel on the coverage.
Stenzel's on the coverage there.
A couple, it'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 here. Peterson dropping back the pass. Oh. Ball was up in the air. Coverage there by, looked to be McPhail.
Good tip there. Cowboys almost got the interception, but just out of the reach of Kurt Speed.
Run there, and he's going to fall forward for a lot of yardage. But it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It'll be 4th and 3.
Looks to be a 4th and 3 here.
39-yard line.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
This would be a really big stop here for the Cowboys.
Cowboys need to bring pressure here.
And out is Peterson dropping back the pass. Looking, and it's going to be incomplete. No flags. Cowboy football.
Just a little overthrown there by the quarterback.
Southwest Valley tied at 6. Kerwin leads Riverside 14-6.
First and 10 here for Benedict and the Cowboys. Shotgun formation with Stenzel. He'll come in motion to give Benedict an empty backfield. And he's going to run to his left. Oh, excuse me, it was a misdirection. I didn't even see it. Ballin had it.
Ball carried by Ballin. Nice tackle.
Royals are ready for it, though.
Were you watching Benedict or Ballin?
I was watching Benedict there. I did not
So was
see
I.
that.
He even faked me out. But it unfortunately didn't result in much. And this is going to be the last play of the first quarter.
Congratulations to the Cowgirl volleyball team. They won the Corner Conference regular season title this past Tuesday. They finished with an undefeated conference record. 6th title in the last 7
And
years. Congratulations, ladies.
we are at the end of the first quarter here. 8-6. Cowboys lead the Royals in what looks to be a really good football game for the next 3 quarters. Don't go anywhere.
Host Lennox will be at 7 o'clock first serve. And then the second round will be in Sidney also. Projected matchup, that'll be Sidney Stanton in round 4. Tickets must be purchased online. $6 for everyone. And this is a state event, so everyone will have to purchase tickets. Come out and support the Cowgirls. Junior high football wraps up their season Monday. They travel to Fall City Sacred Heart. That is a 5 o'clock kickoff. That will be at the public stadium in downtown Fall City.
And back we are here in the second quarter with the Cowboys having the ball. Cole Stenzel's going to be at quarterback here, and it's going to be a run for him, and he's not going to get nothing. Wait, the ball was loose, actually, and I think the Royals recovered. And they did. Taylor recovered the fumble there for the Royals, and they're going to be taking over already in Cowboy territory. Really unfortunate there to come out of the second quarter there for the Cowboys. And that's now 1 fumble apiece for each side, and they've both been lost.
You really don't see that a lot from Stenzel.
And I couldn't actually tell from our angle what exactly happened, but nonetheless, it'll be 1st and 10 for the 36. 11:52 left in the second quarter. And Peterson's going to hit him with a hard count, and it'll be offsides on the Cowboys.
Offsides against the Cowboys.
Almost the whole entire defensive line there jumped. And I'm sure the coaches aren't too happy about that one. You're supposed to watch the ball, not the quarterback.
Now it'll be 1st and 5.
Eben Hicks, who I've talked about a lot tonight, entering this game had 312 yards on 110 attempts. As Peterson's going to drop back here to pass, firing one-on-one coverage to a man, but it's going to be pass interference.
Pass was intended for Bork.
Bork there was the intended receiver, and Connor Mohang is going to be called, I believe, for the pass interference.
Pass
Well,
interference is a call against the Cowboys.
Mohang just got beat there and was trying to make up for it. Just a little too much contact.
That'll move it. In high school football, it's not a spot foul, but it'll move it 15 yards, automatic first down. So the Cowboys, the Royals will have it 1st and 10.
Ball carried by Hicks.
Hicks, the carrier there.
One thing we've not seen from the Cowboys here, they have not gotten a lot of penetration.
It's going to be a handoff there to Hicks once again. He's going to get through the hole.
Ball carried by
A couple of Cowboys put on their butt there, and it'll be
Yard line. It'll be first and goal.
not in for a touchdown, but it'll be close. First and goal. Speed there on the tackle. Peterson entering the night is 24 for 59, 304 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, and an 84 passer rating. Snap is there. Peterson's going to roll out to his left, look to throw, but he's going to run it himself, and he'll be in. Touchdown, Royals. Jonah Peterson. And pending a 2-point conversion here, 12-8 is your score. So the Cowboys will have to answer to take this lead back.
Good decision there by the quarterback. Everyone was covered and no one was around him, so he just ran it in untouched.
And really weird formation here. It's going to be a snap. And looking, and he's got a man, but it went through his hands. Astidius, the potential receptant there of the ball, but it went through his hands. And all the linemen and everyone were lined up on the far left side of the ball. I guess the only thing I could compare it to is in the NFL, the Colts played the Patriots, I believe, a couple years ago, and on a 4th down, the long snapper and the punter went under center to get the ball, and everyone was lined up on the right side of the field except for the punter and the snapper, but it didn't work out well, obviously, but that almost did.
Well, I was watching that game, and it looked like the punter was not expecting the snap, but the snapper snapped it, and he got tackled for a 2-yard loss.
Yep. No one. I mean, at least that one. You had a quarterback there and a couple receivers out to the right to look to throw to.
Yeah.
Stodden back to kick here. Ballin and Phillips are far deep once again. And it's going to be a really good kick, and Ballin's just going to let this one go. Touchback.
Ball goes in the end zone for a touchback.
And out comes Benedict and the Cowboys once again. 8-12, looking to take the lead back. On the girls' side of sports athletics right now, they'll be playing. They moved on from the regular season, finishing 20-13, and they'll be playing Lennox Monday at Sidney in the playoffs. Cowgirls need to win 3 games in a row, and it's win or go home. We are, as it is the playoffs, and they win 3 games in a row, and they'll make state. They did that a couple years ago. Flag down. It's going to be a handoff to Phillips.
District score, Southwest Valley is taking the lead on Mount Ayr, 14-6. Face mask is the call.
Face mask there on the defense, and that'll bring it to an automatic first down.
That will be 15 yards.
Benedict on the year is 29 for 67 with a 43% completion percentage, 457 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, with 100 quarterback rating. Benedict is averaging almost 16 yards per completion. Benedict dropping back. Had all the time in the world, but he just couldn't find a guy, and he threw it in the dirt in the direction towards Phillips. It's going to be 2nd and 10. It's good coverage there by the Royals, but Cowboy offensive line there did a really nice job of protection.
2nd and 10 here. Cowboys coming out in pistol set.
Benedict here. It's going to be a pitch there to Ballin. Ballin, probably the fastest kid on the team, is going to get about 6-7 yards. Bring up a 3rd and about 4.
This is much more manageable 3rd down than what would have been a 3rd and 10 if they didn't get those yards. Now you have more options to do.
Speed and Barons will swap out on a 3rd and 3 as Benedict comes out to get the play. And what do you think is going to happen here? Run, pass?
I expect a run here by Stenzel.
Not a bad prediction there. Nope, but it's going to be a play action, just a design bootleg here for Benedict. Looking for a block. A really nice block there by Nick Peters.
Should be close. Looks like they gave him the 1st down.
First down, Cowboys.
It's going to be a 1st down Cowboys there.
Ball's on the 45.
Peters believed to be complaining about a face mask there. But he laid a really nice block. He just kept the defender from getting to Benedict, but if Benedict could have got past that other defender, he could have had the world to him because Peters had a really nice block. Flag down as Benedict's going to pass, find a man. Stenzel in the backfield, but he's going to be brought down immediately.
Stopped by Stenzel. There are a couple penalty flags on play.
Maybe an illegal man downfield.
2 flags down.
Holding is the call against the Cowboys.
Holding.
It's going to be holding there on 51, the center, Colton Wilson.
Penalty is declined.
But due to that loss of yardage to that little flat route or flat completion there to Stenzel, they'll decline it. Declined it. That way the Cowboys would lose their down and bring up a 2nd and long. If they did accept it, they would lose yardage, but they would have to replay the down. So giving the Cowboys another down there. If you're wondering the reason why they declined that. Benedict having to roll left. He doesn't have much time. Hit as he throws. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. He was out of the pocket there. So therefore he could have got rid of it. But a 3rd and long.
Everyone for the Royals just seemed to get through the line there. Good job by Benedict evading it.
Picked there, one of the defenders rushing at him. Got a 3rd and 10. Excuse me, a 3rd and long from about the 42-yard line. Pistol set here for Benedict. Gets a snap, drop back to pass, fires one in the direction of Mohang, but it's going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for Mohang is incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
4th down.
Barons back to punt.
Barons will be back to punt once again. Barons had a really nice punt, his first punt.
Set to return for the Royals.
And it's a muff punt, and the Cowboys, I think they have it.
Sidney will have a 1st and 10 on the Royals.
And it's going to be 1st and 10. I think Kurt Speed recovered that one. Or he made the play to get it loose because he was Roberts actually with the fumble recover.
No, it looked just like a bounce right in front of the returner there and came off his legs.
Well, that pushes the Cowboys ahead a ways. As Benedict is going to hand it off. Stenzel will get ahead a couple yards. Pick on the tackle there.
a second and long here for the Cowboys.
Ballin comes in motion out of the pistol set. It's going to be a pitch there to Ballin off the sweep, but he won't have nowhere to go. And we got a third and long coming up for this Cowboy offense.
Stop on the tackle. No gain, it'll be 3rd and 9.
MMCRU for a 3-hour drive. A lot of fans. A lot of fans.
Yeah, when I heard they're 3 hours away, I was amazed by how many people were here.
Same play design. Ballin comes in motion, but I think it's going to be a false start there in the Cowboys. Or excuse me, illegal procedure. 5-yard penalty to push it back to about a 3rd and 14.
And this will be a lot tougher here for the Cowboys. Benedict may look for Barons here.
Ballin comes in motion. Looks to be the same play. Benedict's going to roll out to his right. Step up in the pocket. Having to roll out again. He's going to be brought down. It's going to be Price Tinager there on the sack. And the Cowboys are going to have to punt here.
Nothing was open there on that play.
Yep, Benedict had more than enough time to get rid of it, but there just wasn't much. And obviously can throw it away, but not much to do. You just push you back 5 more yards to punt because it would have been a 4th down anyways. Barron's back to punt once again. Cowboys hoping to get a little more luck again. And it's going to be a shorter punt, and it's going to take a bounce backwards as Mohang will touch it to blow it dead. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Peterson and the Royals. Cowboys had 2 opportunities there without giving them the ball back to do something with it, and they were just unfortunately not able to cook up anything to get it down the way. It's going to be a handoff there to Hicks. He's going to cut upfield. Hicks has got some speed to him, I tell you what. He's going to have about 7-8 yards there.
Yeah, brought down by Phillips there. And they will move the chains there on that play. Royals look to be a little more run heavy.
It's going to be a handoff to Hicks once again. He'll get outside the tackles and he'll fall forward. Tripped up there by Barons. As I was saying, the Cowgirls at home against Lenox Monday. It costs $6 to get a ticket for that. And if you're interested in doing such, you have to order it online in advance. You cannot get tickets at the ticket gate. It's going to be a little screenplay there to Hicks. He's going to evade one, and he'll fall forward past the 1st down marker. Brought down there by Stenzel, and they'll be moving the chains here. Well, maybe not so quickly. Oh, yep, we are. 1st and 10.
Good effort there by the running back.
Yeah, Hicks is doing it all for the Royals. He's eating the Cowboys defense up in the run and pass game. And it's going to be a handoff to Hicks. He's going to be brought down the backfield by Nick Peters. Really, really nice job there by Peters and a couple other Cowboys to get in there and stop the bleeding. Bring up a 2nd and long. Peters, who is a junior, will be one of the pivotal parts of this Cowboy team next year, along with Jeremiah Ballin and Chase Wallace. Ethan Peters, who is out due to a shoulder injury, was getting a lot of varsity time, and all those guys are juniors and will be seniors next year and have to lead this team. It's going to be a little short smoke screen pass there. Colin will be brought down there by Barons and Ballin. But that doesn't get him much. It'll bring him a 3rd and long. You expecting to pass again here?
Yeah. I'd be expecting pass on the far side of the field here. Get the ball to their receivers in open field.
And 2 receivers left, 1 right, and the pistol set is Peterson. He's going to drop back, look right, fire right, in the direction of Ballin. And the taller Stidius was the taller receiver there, but a really nice job there by Ballin to not let height be the deciding factor there and break up that pass. It'll be 4th and 10, and I'm pretty sure they're going to punt here.
Looked like the receiver there was trying to play a bit of defense as Ballin was in position to make a play on the ball.
Special thanks to our sponsors, Arbor Bank, Sidney Booster Club, Penn Drugs, Sidney Foods, Steve and Judy Miter, Pam and Johnny Beam, Payne Family, Mary Zach, Manildra, Taxi Service, Jim and Susan England. Without those sponsors, the stuff that me and Kyle are doing right now would not be possible because of the equipment we're using. And through all the generous donations, we've been able to actually build a class out of this and hopefully further the expansion of this broadcasting journalism team. Hopefully down the line we can bring you guys other sort of things to the Sidney Community Schools YouTube page, like tours of the new facilities once they are completed and other things like that. So stay tuned further down the line for stuff like that.
Let's see if the Cowboys can get another score here. About 3 minutes left in the
Gonna be a crossbuck handoff there to Phillips. And he won't have a whole lot. Yep, the camera that you're watching this on was because of those sponsors. So if you ever see any of those places, if you want to thank them for their generous donations, because without them this stuff would not be possible. Senzel's going to come in motion there. It's going to be a play action. Bennett's going to have to step in the pocket, feels the pressure, fires across the middle, into the hands of Barons, and he's going to be incomplete. Barons is not gonna be too happy about that one, as it did go through his hands. Just a straight up drop, and he knows he's better than that.
That would have been a 1st down for the Cowboys.
Nothing out super wide right. But it's going to be a jet sweep there to Stenzel, but he'll bobble the handoff there from Benedict and just have to fall on top of it, and the Cowboys going to have to punt. 4th and 10. Or 4th and long, excuse me. And we got a timeout here by the Royals, possibly looking to stop the clock here. Could be of other reasons, but I would assume such that it is the reason. Inside 3 minutes we are in the second half, 8-12 in the final game for Sidney. Looking to come on top, or looking to go out the way they came out on top in the first game. Got to win week 1, haven't got one since. But hoping to finish with another win.
And it is seniors tonight, so during halftime they'll be introducing the seniors and their parents.
Yeah, Kyle, you had to plug that in because you're one of them. Is that why?
No, just letting the fans know.
Kyle does cross country, along with Cole Jorgensen, who is the other senior. And placement-wise, you guys are probably the two best runners on your team. So, if you had to pick one person for next year to step up and fill your guys' void, who would it be?
I would pick Andreas Buttry. He's been right there with me, so I expect him to make a huge jump from this year to next year.
Yep, Buttry plays football as well, and his dad is one of the coaches and a teacher, Coach Luke Buttry. Cowboy bench got excited as the ball came out there on that punt return after the return man fielded it, but he was already down. The rest ruled it, and even if he wasn't, he would just recover the ball himself. Peterson gets a snap here. Dropping back across the middle. He's got a man, and it's going to be complete.
Be
Number 33 there.
A little skinny post across the middle.
First and 10 on the 17-yard line. Gain of 20-plus yards there. That's exactly what the Royals need here with the clock against them. But not really anymore. You're inside the red zone with not even 2 minutes left to go. You got plenty of time. Expect the handoff here to Hicks probably. And that's exactly, oh, nope, excuse me. They go play action. Hit a guy on the outside, and he's going to be in. Stevens, I'm not sure who he put, but he put one of the Cowboys, trucked him. Couldn't exactly see who it was from our angle, but he put him out of his way. And the Royals are up 2 possessions here, and we'll get the ball in the second half.
Does look like they'll be going for it again.
Even though it is 18-8, it feels like a lot closer than that. Which it's still anyone's game. They're coming out of that same formation they did. And it's just going to be a shovel pass there where all the linemen are, and he's going to have all the protection in the world. A little trickery there. They went right the first time, and it didn't go. It would have been successful if the guy didn't drop it, but now on the second time they just went left to where all the linemen were, and he was free and he was in.
Did not look like the Cowboys would expect that at all.
And as I stated at the beginning of this game, MMCRU didn't drive 3 hours just to lose. They're obviously going to put up the best fight they can, and that's what they're doing so far, and they're winning 20-8.
Phillips and Ballin back again.
Stodden is back to kick once again. It'll go to Phillips this time. And he'll return it. Cut it upfield. Make one miss. Get to the outside. He's got some room.
Oh, it looks to be a late hit there. Number 15.
Yep. Stodden, who was the kicker, hit Phelps a little late out of bounds around the 40-yard line, and that's going to be a really, really huge penalty, especially with the clock against the Cowboys now. This will help them out and try to get a score to narrow this down to 1 possession before it goes into halftime.
Personal foul. Helmet to helmet.
Helmet to helmet, not a late hit was the contact, or was the penalty, excuse me. And the Cowboys will come out here with 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 from the 48 in the second quarter we are. Pistol set here for Benedict. It's going to be a pitch there to Ballin. Ballin's going to cut up, and he'll have it past the line of scrimmage, but not maybe 2-3 yards beyond that. 2nd and long.
If I were the Cowboys here, I'd be looking to be passing it, not wanting to waste that clock. I do think that the Cowboys have all 3 of their timeouts left.
Snap here from Benedict. He's going to drop back to pass. Has time. Steps up. Fires on the right side of the field. And it's going to be... Oh. He was caught. It was caught. Double contested. A really nice catch there by Connor Behrens, but it's going to be ruled out of bounds. Man, if that was in, the place would have erupted. He mossed him.
Great catch there by Behrens.
Yeah, being a good friend of Barron's, he's I've seen him do that a time or two, just messing around. And obviously, both of us knowing all these guys personally, we know what they're capable of. Even though sometimes they don't show it out on the field, a lot of talent out here and a lot of potential. As Barron's going to get the snap, roll out to his left, fire, got a man bound, but he's going to run right in to one of the Royals. Stodden's going to just be right there waiting for him. Not much Ballin can do there. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6. And inside a minute we are. I think the Cowboys are going to go for this one. Keep the clock running.
Maybe the Cowboys might try and draw them off sides here.
Yeah, but even with that, it's not going to put you at a 1st down. So I think they'll go for it. I don't know. Maybe you're right. And MMCRU is going to be ready for it. They're not going to bite. And delay a game there on the Cowboys as they're just trying to sucker them. Not going to work, and they're going to punt with 13 seconds left. So not a terrible choice there, because obviously it puts the clock down to basically none after the punt. You'll probably have about a time for maybe one play.
Yeah, I see the Royals try and throw a Hail Mary. I don't think he has the arm for that, but we'll see.
Timeout. Sidney.
Looked to be a little confusion there between the refs and Donnie Sears.
And speaking of Coach Sears, this is his last game coaching for the Cowboys. He's been a long-time coach and had a lot of ups and downs, but hopefully the community thanks him generously, as I do personally. He's I had him for PE in elementary, and a really, really, really nice guy and a good football coach. But just his time to move on, I guess he believes. Give someone else the chance, as someone did to him, but when he came in. But in his tenure here, he's done a really nice job. As I said, ups and downs, but that happens with every coach if you stay long enough. You can't be on top forever. But I'm sure the players in the community will miss him dearly. The Cowboys are going to go for it here on 4th and 11. Trips right. Benedict steps up, fires. Intended for Phillips, and he's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So that's going to move, or excuse me, it's not going to move the ball anywhere, as it was an incomplete pass. And the Royals are going to have one chance here probably to take a shot. Need to get about 45 yards here to to the end zone. Time out here, MMCRU to talk things over.
And we have all the senior parents for football and cross country down by the flagpole, please. We will be introducing the seniors and the parents at that time.
Yep, and for the last 6 seconds, I'm not going to have my partner here. As I said earlier, he's in cross country. And he'll be going down there to be recognized. As the way cross country works, obviously, they don't have necessarily home events, so. Just waiting here as they talk things over. Well, if you're the Cowboys here, a number one thing that you want to target here is on this last play is it'll probably just be a Hail Mary. Get pressure on the quarterback and not give the play the time to develop for even them to get the chance to be down there. But here's the snap. He's got time. Flag down. It's going to be across the middle, completed. And he'll be brought down.
Pass is caught by Stevens. There is a penalty flag.
Stevens will be brought down inside the 25-yard line, but the flag is down, holding, as I assume such on the MMCRU. Penalty will be declined as it'll end the first half. 8-20, your Cowboys trail, but still anybody's game here. And we'll be back with you in just a bit.
24 yards on the pass play. Welcome everybody to senior night. Help me welcome these seniors. First will be cheerleaders. First up is Dallas McCullough, parents of Nicolette and Phil McCullough. Activities involving for Dallas have been track, cheer, dance team, and student council. Dallas's plans after high school are to attend a 4-year university and get her bachelor's or associate's degree and become a nurse. Dallas McCullough. Next, we have McKenna Lawman, parents Scott and Carrie Gary Lawman. McKenna has been involved in volleyball, cross country, basketball, track, softball, National Honor Society, BPA, FCA, FFA, band, and choir. McKenna's plans after high school are to attend Northwest Missouri State to major in pre-veterinary medicine. McKenna Lawman. Next we have Kyle Bean, parents Mike and Jackie Bean. Kyle has been involved in cross country, basketball, track, golf, baseball, National Honor Society, and band. Kyle's plans after high school is to major in PGA management and attend the University of Nebraska. Kyle Bean. Next we have Cole Jorgensen, parents Jeff and Jen Jorgensen. Cole has been involved in cross country, basketball, and golf. Cole's plans are to attend a college, and he is undecided on where he's going to go yet. Cole Jorgensen. Next, Micah Aldana, parents Kim Clark and Adolfo Aldana. Micah has been involved in football, track, and student council. He is undecided on what he wants to major in, and will go to community college to get those gen eds done. Micah Aldana. Next we have Connor Behrens, parents Jamie and Jeremy Behrens. Connor has been involved in basketball, football, track, and choir. Connor is undecided about his future. Connor Behrens. Next we have Matthew Benedict, parents Don and Brenda Benedict. Matthew has been involved in football, basketball, track and field, band, choir, student council, and speech. Matthew plans to attend a 4-year college and major in communications. Matthew Benedict. Next we have Connor Mohang, parents Wendy and Dave Mohang. Connor has been involved in football and track and field. Connor plans to go to a trade school and become a certified lineman. Connor Mohang. Next we have Jaron Palmer, parents Shane Palmer and Tina Simpson. Jaron's been involved in football, basketball, track, band, and choir. Plans after high school are to go to college for 2 years and then transfer to Iowa State to become a chemical engineer. Jaron Palmer. Next we have Garrett Phillips, parents Jeff and Lisa Phillips. Garrett has been involved in football, basketball, track, baseball, National Honor Society, FCA, and band. Garrett plans to major in biology, and he's undecided on where he'll be attending. Garrett Phillips. Next we have Austin Pike, parents April Blesson and Cleve Blesson. Austin has been involved in football and in wrestling. Austin plans on studying psychology after high school. Austin Pike. Next we have Brexton Roberts, parents Sarah Roberts, Ben Roberts, and Susan Roberts. Brexton has been involved in baseball, football, wrestling, and track. Brexton plans to attend a community college to get his welding certification. Brexton Roberts. Next we have Cole Stenzel, parents Michael and Wendy Stenzel. Cole has been involved in football, track, baseball, National Honor Society, band, choir, FCA, and FFA. Cole plans to attend Northwest Missouri State and major in ag. Cole Stenzel. Next we have Layden Wilson, parents Shane and Carrie Wilson. Layden has been involved in football, and his plans after high school are to get a degree in welding. Layden Wilson. Can we please give a nice round of applause for all our senior athletes, for all the hard work and dedication they do. Also, thank you parents for everything you have done for your children. Thank you seniors.
And welcome back here to Sidney for tonight's matchup. And already got the first half down, but we'll be finishing off the second half. 20-8 your score. Sidney trails MMCRU. Sidney is 1-6 on the year, capping off their final game, hoping to be 2-6. MMCRU still looking for that first win. Both teams in week 8. As Stenzel will kick off. It's going to be an onside kick. Bounce up. And the ball's loose, and the Cowboys have it.
Just like it was on the first kick of the game. Royals onside. They recovered. Sidney comes out second half. They get it back.
Yep, I was just about to say that, but they got the Royals got the ball right away, and the Cowboys gave it right back to them. Really good way to start here. Down 2 possessions, looking to score. Stenzel's at quarterback. I formation. Snap, he's just going to take it himself, and he's going to be bottled up and go nowhere. It's the first time in a while I've really seen Cole Stenzel just stood up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
But 2nd and 10 it is.
It does look like the Royals did their homework, as the Cowboys have added this package into their offense about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Worked out well for them.
Stenzel at quarterback once again, I formation. He's going to take it. It's going to pitch out to Phillips. And Phillips looking for some blocks, has some, gets to the outside. He's going to have not a first down, but it'll be about half the distance to a first down, 3rd and 5. And yeah, Benedict, he got hurt earlier in the season. And Stenzel had to come in and play quarterback. And I guess the coaches liked a little bit of what he was doing. As him and Benedict, I'd say, take the snaps about 75-25, 80-20 in favor of Benedict, obviously. But Stenzel comes in. As he comes in again, it's going to be a pitch to Phillips on the other side. He's going to cut upfield, and he might have the first down flag down, though.
Maybe holding there.
And if it's a hold, it's going to be a really big loss here for the Cowboys.
Is the call against the Cowboys.
And unfortunately, it is, in fact, a holding call. Replay of the down, which is 3rd.
Will look like it'll be a
43-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 15.
And it's going to be 3rd and 15 now. And here is Stenzel. Play action on 3rd and 15, stepping up. Feels the pressure, and he's going to go down.
Nothing open there. Cowboys can't get any separation.
Loss of a couple, it'll be 4th down.
And as Benedict stays on the sideline, the Cowboys are going to punt, I believe. Yep, Barons is coming back to punt. 4th and 17. That holding call really killed him. Could have very possibly, I wasn't sure from our angle, but I think if not had it in the first down, that would have been really close. Bring up a 4th and short, went for it, probably got it. As Barons is going to punt. I think it might have bounced off a helmet there.
Yeah, I believe that is what has happened as well. But went straight back to the receiver there.
Yep, the Royals do in fact recover. And out comes Peterson and the Royals here. Touching the ball for the first time, and they're going to hit him with a hard count. And they got to jump. Once again, second time tonight this happened.
Penalty flag on the play.
Cowboys defensive line call for the second offsides penalty tonight. They did it once earlier in the first half.
Just these little penalties just chip away at you. They can make a big difference.
Yep, because now you're at a 1st and 5, and your play calling can change entirely. You can get a free run here, basically. But they're not going to. It's going to be a pass here.
Incomplete. Just hit the ground there.
Yep, Stevens there. He was running a little flat route, but Peterson told him to cut upfield. He did, but he just underthrew him a little. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. But do that offsides penalty. You could just also say hypothetically it's the same thing as gaining 5 yards on a run. Brings up 2nd and 5 in the same situation. So yeah. If you want to look at it that way, as I hand it off to Hicks.
Ball carried by Hicks.
And he's going to be brought down way short of the first down marker. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 4-3.
He just ran into it and it looked like a brick wall out there.
Yep, Hensley and Stenzel looked to be the ones bringing him down there. It's 3rd and 3. It's going to be a play action. And Peterson's got a man. Ball loose. And the Cowboys got it.
Hit there by Taylor McPhail pops it out.
I think Jaron Palmer was the one that fall on top of it.
Pass was caught by Sidney will have the football 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line of the Royals.
That was much needed there by the Cowboys.
Taylor McPhail on the strip. Fumble.
And 1st and 10. Benedict comes out on the field. He'll be quarterback as of now. Ballon comes in motion. Play action. Rolling to his right. It's going to be a designed bootleg for Benedict. He's going to cut upfield, use some of his blocks, and fall forward for a nice, solid gain there.
Something I'd like to see on that play, just have sneak a tight end out there. Give him the run pass option there.
Yep, not entirely sure if the Cowboys have any RPOs in their playbook or in their schemes, but as you said, something that could be proven effective if ran.
You see Nebraska run that a lot. Just get Adrian Martinez the ball in open field and give him an option and pass him. If it's not there, he'll just take it.
Yep, the direction of higher levels of football, and probably even this level of football, is heading in a lot more of the RPOs and stuff. As Benedict's going to go in motion, and it'll be Benedict to go in motion there, and it'll be a direct snap there to Stenzel in a after Benedict motion, a wildcat-like formation, but it'll move the chains 1st and 10. When the ball is snapped, we'll be inside 8 minutes of the 3rd quarter here. 8-20, Cowboys trail, but marching down the field off of a fumble from the Royals, recovered by Jaron Palmer and a broken loose by Taylor McPhail. And here's Benedict. Hands off there to Phillips. And Phillips is going to be brought down. It'll be a loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
Benedict under center. Yep, under center.
High formation. And Benedict's going to fake left, or he's going to roll out left and design bootleg. Nice block there by Roberts. Peters comes in as well for looking to lay a block. He just missed it slightly, though. You don't see that very rarely from one of the Cowboys' best offensive linemen there.
Stop gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 9.
But it's not going to get much. 3rd and 9.
Benedict fumbled or bobbled that snap again.
And here's Benedict. Stenzel comes in motion, trips right. Benedict dropping back to pass. Has to step up, go to his left, look, fire in the direction of Phillips, and it'll be incomplete.
Stevens on the coverage. It'll be 4th down.
Does look like the Cowboys will be going for it. Does look like a must-score drive here. Let's see what the Cowboys draw up here.
Yep, we're hearing a lot of noise from both sides. Trips right here for Benedict. And it's going to be a halfback pass there for Stenzel. He's looking, and he's got him in. Oh, no!
Pass is caught by
Oh.
Mohang. Fumble recovered
Oh.
by Mohang.
They called a catch, and then a fumble after, and Mohan got it back.
18 yards on the
Wow.
play from Stenzel to Mohang.
I'm not sure how it works in high school, but I know in the NFL they're looking for that 2 steps and making a football move before that ball can be ruled not incomplete. That makes sense to you guys watching at home. But I'm not exactly sure how it works here in high school, so I couldn't give you a fair analysis on it. But nonetheless, the refs did rule it a catch and fumble, which worked out in the Cowboys' favor as they did recover it on 4th and 8. If it was a drop, it would have been Royal ball. But out comes Benedict with Stenzel and Barons. Stenzel will be the lead blocker for, or excuse me, Barons will be the lead blocker for Stenzel. He'll be fighting towards the pylon, and I think he's going to be stopped short.
Down to about the 1 yard line.
But that's a really good start to that goal line.
I expect to see either Stenzel get the carry at the fullback or halfback position, or him go under center and do another quarterback sneak like he did in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I know it won't happen, but it wouldn't even be a terrible play call if you put like someone like Nick there at fullback and just hand it off to him and let him go. And it's going to be a direct quarterback sneak, and
Carried by Benedict.
Benedict is not going to have it. He'll be stopped short. Cowboys are obviously going to be in 4-down territory here.
It'll be 3rd and goal.
So you still got two more downs here, to get just 1 or 2 yards. But yeah, like you said, I'm very surprised that Stenzel hasn't taken the snap here and just went forward with it. Stenzel is the 3-back, Barron's the 2-back. I formation. It's going to be a handoff there to Barron's, and he'll be in.
Cowboys, Connor Barons, 1 yard line.
Connor Barron's in for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are 1 possession from taking the lead.
And I believe that could be his first touchdown of the season.
Well, yep, Barron's would have had one earlier that got called back due to a holding call in the first half. Benedict hit him on play action and on a little crossing route, and he would have been in. On that drive, Beam, do you remember if did they score on that drive?
I do not remember. I think they did.
Out comes Benedict. He's going to step up and try to make a play, but he'll be brought down. 2-point conversion, no good. But if you're the Cowboys, not the worst of worries in the world. You get to stop and score once again, and it'll be tied 20-20 pending that 2-point conversion, hypothetically. So you got the job done. You drove down the field, taking advantage of that turnover, and now you got to get one more stop. Plenty of time to do such. You got 16 minutes left of football. It's the last game for these seniors, and obviously they're looking to go out on top.
Stenzel here to kick again.
Yep, and Stenzel's going to kick this one. And I think the Royals were going to let it roll out of bounds.
Royals will have the football on the 19-yard line.
Well, the confusion there with the coaches was, I think they were wondering, I think they believed that that was illegal to lay out of bounds and then also possess the ball to blow it dead. But I've seen in the NFL, the Green Bay Packers a couple years ago on one of the kickoffs, their return man had done the same exact thing that the Royals just did there, and it was actually called a penalty against the kicking team, as it was ruled the same as kicking it out of bounds. So obviously rules vary from high school to college to the pros. But if it was being called, if the rules are the same in that instance to the pros, it actually should have been a penalty on the kicking team. But I do not know that. I do not know that. You very rarely see a play like that. So.
Pistol setting again here by the Royals.
Yep, got a 7-yard gain on first down and looking to do something here on second down. It's going to be a handoff there to Hicks, and he's going to be gobbled up in the backfield. Nick Peters. Big play there by Nick. Got in the backfield and brought him down. Nick, I know Nick, and he's looking to pursue football at the collegiate level, whichever division or level in college that would be. But I think he has a very solid shot at it, being a junior and being one of the best, if not the best player out on the field at all times.
He really has developed a lot since his freshman year.
Yep, and that's just not because he's my friend. We got players like that are that good. And it's going to be a completion there to 89.
Does look like it'll be a first down. Yep, first down.
8-yard line.
Yep, as I said earlier in the game, the Cowboys, despite what the record shows, have a lot of talent across the board this year. And they're going to be losing actually quite a bit of that. But they got young guys, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, and then the 8th graders. That'll be leading the way for the Cowboy football in the future.
As of right now on the field, there would be 7 of these players missing from this defense next year.
It's going to be a play action there, rolling to his left, throwing off his back foot is Peterson, and he's going to have about a 5-yard completion. Really impressive job by Peterson tonight. In my opinion, he's managed the game and played pretty well. And he's made a lot of difficult throws. People don't realize how difficult it is to roll to your left and throw off of that back foot. If you're right-handed, rolling left and throwing off your back foot, or if you're left-handed, rolling right and throwing off your back foot in that instance. But playing the quarterback position, obviously, widely conceived as the most difficult spot out there on the field. As you're supposed to know what every player on the field is supposed to do, whether that's a lineman, even though you don't play that position. You got to know that. You got to be the leader of the team. And I think that Matthew Benedict, quarterback, does for our Cowboys, does a really nice job of that. And undecided officially who it'll be for next year taking over the helm, but there's a couple guys that can step up. Chase will also be a senior. Grant Whitehead, both of those quarterbacks have been playing a JV. Whitehead will be a sophomore, so it'll be interesting.
Be a second and short here for the Royals.
Pass here. Ball is tipped.
ball was tipped, and after it was tipped, the quarterback caught it.
Yep. Going back to the NFL references, Brett Favre, I believe, his first completion of his career was a pass to himself. Favre, one of the all-time greats, and personally, either my first or second favorite NFL player of all time.
I do also remember Marcus Mariota when he was playing for the Titans, and he was playing the Chiefs. I remember him catching his own pass and ran it in for a touchdown.
Yep. That's the genuine part of football and sports in general, is you never know what can happen, and that's what makes them so dear to some people. And what I'm doing right now is what I want to do with my life, and if it wasn't for sports, I'd be very undecided on what I wanted to do, because there's not many other things that appeal to me in the world besides being a sports broadcaster. I've always wanted to do it. And going back to the sponsors, I'm very thankful for the sponsorships who give me the opportunity to do this kind of stuff. And also Coach Lang. Coach Lang is out there on the field, one of the coaches for the Cowboys, and he has a class that's specifically made for people like me, and also like the quarterback, Matthew Benedict. We got 10 kids in that class, I believe. Myself, Matthew Benedict, Lincoln Osborne, Taylor McPhail, Matthew Miller, Connor Behrens, Lincoln Osborne, if I already said that, Cicely Hall, Lauren Inman, and Avery Dowling, and Ryan Thomas as well. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone out there.
If the Cowboys can stop him here on third down, that'd be crucial. That'd be a big momentum swing here.
Play action here for Peterson. He's going to roll right, fire across the middle, slightly across his body to the kicker and special team specialist Stodden. And he'll bring up a 1st and 10. Yep, as I mentioned, and you mentioned also, Kyle, a lot of seniors out there, and they were recognized at halftime. Layden Wilson, Jaron Palmer, Matthew Benedict, Connor Behrens, Cole Stenzel, Connor Mohang, Garrett Phillips, all those guys, but Jaron Palmer as well. But one guy who's not getting recognized out there, and we're not saying his name, is because he's injured, but I'm sure if he was out there, he'd be giving it his all, and he was at the beginning of the season, as there's a run by Hicks at the first down and more inside the 40. Going back to what I was talking about, that players, Mike Aldana, he got hurt earlier in the season, but I know Micah personally, and I know he would have loved to have been out there and finish the season with his boys, but injuries got in the way, unfortunately, and when he was out there, he was a big part to that defense and offensive line. But I just thought I'd mention his name because this would be a big moment for him as well, but because of injuries, he's not getting recognized. As there's a pass there from Peterson, going to be brought down by Behrens.
Phillips slowed him down there. Behrens could take him down.
And that's going to be the last play of this third quarter. We got a good one here in Cowboy Country. 14-20. Cowboys trail MMCRU Royals. Royals came from 3 hours away to be here and looking for their first win of the season and to cap it off in a good way. And the same here with the Cowboys. Not looking for their first win, but they're looking for their second. So both teams very, very hungry for a win. But we'll be back with you with the final quarter of football. Should interview, like, who should I interview? I want to do like 2 people. See, but like it's, well, yeah, that's what I was, because I've done Matthew, that's it. Because I want to do, I was thinking about it. I either want to do 2 seniors, or a senior, and then like a junior who's going to be a senior, who's going to be here for next year, you know what I mean? But I don't know which one. Because I don't want to well, no, like, I know, but like, what seniors I should, or which one I should do, whether I should do 2 seniors or a senior. And back we are in the fourth quarter. 14-20 Cowboys trail the Royals. 2nd and 7 for the Royals. They're going to hand it off here to Hicks. And he's going to be stopped short of the first down. But he fights his way for about 6 of those 7 yards needed. And bring up a 3rd and short. Little game recap for the first 3 quarters. Coming out of the gate, MMCRU, kicked off first. And they would receive first in the second half. And they kicked an onside kick and recovered it at the first play of the game. Went down, scored. Cowboys answered. They were up 8-6. And then for the rest of the first half, it was all MMCRU. And then coming out of the gate, the Cowboys kicked off. They kicked off an onside kick, and they recovered. And they were forced to punt. But then they got a stop, forced off of a MMCRU fumble. And they went down and drove and scored. And here we are now, 14-20 Cowboys trail. And as I was speaking, on a 3rd and short, the Cowboys get a stop, bring up another 4th and short. And this could be the world for the Cowboys here.
And they will be going for it. I expect another run here to number 3.
Yep. Probably stack the box here if you're the Cowboys, put 7 or 8 in the box. Pinch that defensive line. But Hicks is obviously not the bulkiest of running backs. And out is Peterson here. Pistol set. Play is blown dead.
Timeout. Sidney.
Timeout here by Sidney. And we saw, I'm pretty sure it was either it was a quarterback keeper or play action is what it looked like before it was blown dead. But more than likely assume for that play call to be changed now.
Looks like Grudel did not like what he was seeing out there by his defense.
Win or loss after tonight's game, don't go anywhere. I'll have 2 of your Cowboys seniors up here for a post-game interview and get their final thoughts on the season and what's next for them as athletes and what they think next is for the football program. So after the game's over, don't go anywhere for that. Fourth and 1 here for Peterson. Cowboys looking for a big stop. And the play is blown dead, and now we got a timeout by MMCRU. I would expect Coach Grudel to be telling his Cowboys within one of these 2 timeouts, if not both, to not jump. MMCRU has hit him with that twice so far, and it's been big plays on, I believe, both third downs. But here would be a 4th down, and to give him 1st down, considering that penalty is 5 yards, and they only need 1. So even despite that D-line and defense in general being antsy because 1 yard and they got a 1st down, but you just can't jump. Can't give them it free. Cowboys have a 4-man front here. It's going to be a handoff there to Hicks. He's going to cut it up, and he'll have it and more. Down to the sideline goes Hicks, and he's in. Or did he step out first?
Touchdown.
Nope, he didn't. Touchdown, Royals.
Now it was about a 32, 33-yard run there.
That's a really big play there. All night long, if you got even not getting him outside the tackles, despite not being the bulkiest of running backs, he knows how to find those holes. His line's doing a good job for him. And he's finding those holes, making excellent cuts, very agile, and he's done a really nice job for his team tonight. Stodden, they'll come out to kick an extra point. They kicked one on the first drive, and it was no good. But this one is going to be good.
Extra point attempt is good.
And with 10 minutes left, the Cowboys got to get things going here. As you're down 2 possessions and you need a score and a stop and then another score.
And that is a very big momentum change there for the Royals.
Yep. I'm sure the Cowboys defense was just focused on not letting them get that yard and maybe over pursued a little too far on the outsides, whether that's what their coaches told them to do or that's just what they did themselves, but it was unfortunate. Well, we know this Cowboys team is capable of coming back and turning it around, but it's just a matter of whether it'll happen or not. Stodney kickoff. This one's going to be high in the direction of Phillips. He'll be the receiving one of it. Muffles it, and he's going to be brought down right where he muffled the kickoff.
Sidney will have the football.
Sidney will still have the football, though.
First and 10 on the 24-yard line.
First and 10 here on the 20. So even though Phillips went nowhere, you see in a lot of these lower level high school, the kickers who are special teams can't kick the ball as far as you would assume. It's a longer field, so you still be where you would be about if it was a touchback. Even actually 4 more yards more. Is going to be a pitch there to Ballin. Ballin's going to break a tackle. Look to go outside, and he's going to be hit forward a couple more yards. Nice job there by Ballin. Officials timeout as there is a Royal down.
Timeout on the field. We have 7 on that last run by Ballin.
And let's see here. We got Stenzel under center.
Looks to be Barons on the carry there. First and 10 Cowboys.
Ball on the 38-yard line. Stodney on the tackle.
Inside of 10 minutes, we are MMCRU looking for their first win of the season, up 27-14 on your Cowboys. Cowboys looking to finish the season how they started it with a win. And they're at the first and they're first and 10 at the 38-yard line, their own 38 that is. Stenzel will be at quarterback again. High snap, but he handles it well. It's going to be a pitch there to Ballin. And Ballin's going to have about 4 or 5 yards.
It does look like Benedict will be gone back out there.
That is Grant Prescott.
Prescott looked to be the Royal to bring him down there.
Second and 5.
Cowboys going out there very slow. I think they should be picking up the pace.
Yep, after this play and before the next one's ran, it'll probably be inside 8 minutes. Stenzel comes in motion. Benedict's going to drop back to pass, step up in the pocket, fire. He's got him in. Phillips, maybe he just overthrows him a little.
Phillips is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 5.
It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. So 3rd and 5 here. It's do or die time for the Cowboys. And you're in 4-down territory, being down 2 possessions with 9 minutes left, under 9 minutes left. And here's Benedict. Barons and Ballin out right. He's going to drop back, and he's going to fire through the hands of one of the defensive linemen. Incomplete.
And I think the Cowboys will have to go for it here on 4th down.
Matthew Colbum was the one who brought him down. Or, excuse me, the one who the ball slipped through his hands. The defensive lineman could have had a pick there. And here it is.
Most likely, if you don't get the 1st down here, that will be ball game.
Trips right, empty backfield here for Benedict. He steps up, fires, hits Ballin, and a forward progress. We'll see what it gets him. It's going to be really close, folks.
Does look like they spotted him on forward of the chains.
And the Cowboys keep their hopes alive. That was really, really close. Really nice job there by Ballin to hold on to it. And that catch right there was just shows, even though it doesn't seem like it, shows a lot of character, a lot of grit. Not wanting it to be done yet. Wanting to go out on top. Handoff there to Stenzel. He's going to break a couple tackles. He'll have the 1st down and more. Look at Cole Stenzel go inside the 40-yard line. Just bowling his way through all of the Royals.
Carrying with him around a quarter of their team on the play.
Stenzel come in motion to give Benedict an empty backfield. He's going to be looking right, now looking left. Look to be a design screen. Flag down, gets it to Barons. Barons, he's going to break one tackle, going down the sideline. And I see number 51, Colton Wilson, holding his hands up. I think it might be called on him. Bring this play back, unfortunately. Look to be a design screen there for Barons. But Benedict tells him to cut up field, which he does, and they have a really nice connection. And those are just the penalties you don't want to see. And it's really unfortunate.
That is really just a drive killer there.
But so far, Benedict the Cowboys have been putting together a solid drive. And at that completion, they're inside the red zone, but now they're back another 20 yards from that. Excuse me, almost 30 yards. Trips right here. It's going to be Mohang, Ballin, and Phillips. Bobbled snap. Benedict's going to pick it up, step up, and they'll roll out right. Benedict's going to have a little bit of time. He's going to fire. Open man. Ballin through his hands. I couldn't tell. Were you looking more downfield? I think Barons might have been wide open.
I think Barons was wide open, but I'm not sure if Benedict has the arm for that.
Well, either way, Ballin was open too at the time. It's just a really nice job from the Royals to come in there and break that up. Just went through his hands a little as well, but can't complain too much from Ballin. He's been phenomenal tonight. Everybody makes mistakes. So hopefully that won't be the deciding factor. 2nd and 23, 6:46 left. Cowboys trail 14-27. Looking to cap off the season with a win. Benedict gets a snap. It's going to be a fake pitch, and he's going to go down. He's going to lose a lot of yards there.
To me, it does not seem like you should be calling these trick plays this late in the game because things like that can go very wrong, and now you have a 3rd and 30. Maybe even more.
I'm not even sure necessarily if that was a trick play. It was just another sort of a play action. But now you're facing a 3rd and forever. And here it is. Benedict gets a snap. Pressure coming. Steps up. He's got a man, Cole Stenzel. Stenzel breaks one. And Stenzel's going to tumble forward. That's going to pick up about 20-something yards. And 4th and 12.
Another do-or-die situation here as a Royal is down, which will stop the clock for the Cowboys for now.
Yep, hopefully he's okay. Well, yep, as you said, this will probably be it.
Lennox has scored again. They lead FM 40-32 in the fourth quarter. Mount Ayr leads Southwest Valley 41-33 in the fourth quarter.
Royal able to walk off the field on his own, limping a little. Hopefully he's okay.
Let's see what the Cowboys can do here. One thing I know is that the line will have to protect Matthew, as he'll need time.
Yeah, but that last play there, Benedict was under a lot of duress. He was able to step up, great pocket presence, step up, roll out to his right, and find a man for Stenzel to keep this drive alive potentially. Bring up a somewhat manageable 4th and 12. And here's Benedict, dropping back, stepping up. He's got time, and as he's hit, the ball comes loose. And it's going to be a turnover on downs here. And the Royals will take over with under 6 minutes left to go.
Probably expect the Royals to drain clock here. Run it on almost every down and wait until the play clock hits at least 5 seconds.
Yep, but the joys of high school football, if you want to look at it this way, is see a lot of inconsistency amongst the players. Sometimes that ball could come loose any time, and then as we've seen on both sides, you get an onside kick. So let's say hypothetically the Cowboys get 3 timeouts here and force a 3 and out, go down and score, get an onside kick, and you got the ball back. So even though we were talking like it's going to be out of reach, it's not over till it's over.
Gain of 10, 1st and 10 Royals on the Cowboy 49.
And the runner does, in fact, get out of bounds, which is out the clock. And it'll reset the downs as he got enough for 1st and 10. That's better than getting out 9 yards and bringing up a 2nd short, draining the clock even more. And handoff once again.
Ball carried by Stoughton.
And Stenzel and Peters will bring him down.
You can see that the Cowboys are very desperate, trying to strip the ball out.
Gain of 4, it'll be 2nd and 6.
You go down there towards the end of the game and tell them Cole and Connor, and if one of them doesn't want to do it, then say Nick. And it's going to be a handoff there, and Barons brings him down for a loss.
Be about a 3rd and 11.
Yep, really nice job there by Barons. And the defense needs a stop here, 3rd and 11.
And it is nice to see that Taylor is back out there, as I think he was getting checked out for maybe a concussion.
And here it is, pistol set. Snap here. Oh. And again, they hit him with that hard count, and it bit him. 3rd and 6 now. And here it is, Peterson looking. He's got a man, but he's going to be brought out of bounds short of the first down marker. Clock will stay running, actually. Phillips on the tackle. And we're going to go 4th and 3, and it'll be interesting to see what they do here.
Does look like they'll be going for it, but they might just try and draw the Cowboys off sides like they have many times tonight.
Yep. And here it is, 4th and 3, inside 4 minutes. Cowboys looking for a stop. Snap, Peterson looking. Ball's bobbled, and it's going to be picked off.
Looked like it was Jaron Palmer there on the pick, and it was.
And it ain't over yet. This offense needs to score, and they need to score quickly. They have all their timeouts still. The Cowboys have life. The Cowboys actually only have maybe 2 timeouts left there. 2 or 1. But here's Benedict. Shotgun. Gets a snap. Stepping up. Firing downfield in the direction of Mohang, and it's going to be incomplete. We'll stop the clock with 3:34 left.
Benedict by himself.
Trips right here. 2 receivers left. Empty backfield for Benedict. He's going to get the snap. Dropping back. Got time. Throws in the direction there of Phillips, and it's going to be incomplete. Stop the clock once again at 3:27 with 3rd and 10 facing them.
Third and 10 here. Trips right.
And here's Benedict. Got a man, it's Phillips.
Pressure again. Looks like he'll be about 4 yards, 5 yards short.
Gain of 6, it'll be 4th and 4.
It's going to be 4th and 4 here. 3:18 left. And this is it. If the Cowboys fail to convert here on this 4th down, it's going to be nearly impossible. And MMCRU is letting their team know, the fans are, that they're behind them. Trips right here, 2 receivers left, empty backfield for Benedict. 4th and 4, game on the line. Fires, got a man bound. And he went back a little, but I think he's still going to have the 1st down. We'll see where the spot is. They'll give him forward progress, even though I think he went back on his own there. But I think even when he did go back, if they spotted it like that,
He still would have been at the line to gain. Clock is still running. 3 minutes left.
here's Benedict, completes. He's got a man, that's Ballin. Clock running.
Gain of about 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
Two minutes and 40 seconds running. Cowboys in hurry-up offense. Here's Benedict. Trips right. Bobbled snap. He's still got time. And throws it in the direction of Mohang, and he'll blow it dead as it's incomplete. 3rd and 8. Timeout here by Sidney. Bound appears to be a little shaken up.
Does look like they'll be checking him for, I don't know, maybe a concussion.
Once again, a special thanks to our sponsors, Arbor Bank, Sidney Booster Club, Penn Drug, Sidney Foods, Stephen Judy Meyer, Pam and Johnny Bean, the Payne family, Mary, Zach, Manildra Taxi Service, and Jim and Susan England. Without those sponsors, what we're doing right now will not be possible.
Fremont Minerals has tied the game against Lennox. It is 40-40.
Third and 8 here for Benedict. Trips left this time. He's looking. He's got a man. It's Barons. And it's going to be down. 1st and 10, moving the chains. Clock running. Actually, clock stopped now in high school football. They wait to move the chains, and then the clock will move once again. So the Cowboys can get set and then call a play as soon as the clock is starting, which it's starting now. Benedict rolling right, looking. Firing in the direction of Barons. And both receivers seem to have it.
No, ball's on the ground. Barons knocked it out of the defender's hand.
It's tough to see from our angle. It looked like Barons might have caught it.
Pass broken up by Sidious. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Not yet. But the boys are going to tell him, and then they'll get him on help him out. But they deserved it.
Trips right here for Benedict. Gets a snap. Pressure coming, and he wasn't aware of it, and he's going to go down. The clock is running. The Cowboys got to go.
They need something, and they need it fast. No time to wait here.
3rd and 14. Inside 1 minute and 30 seconds. The Cowboys don't remember, even if they score, they got to get another touchdown.
And they would have to do an onside kick.
Bennett gets a snap, fires in the direction of Phillips, but it's going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for Phillips is broken up by Stoughton. It'll be 4th down.
And this is 4th and 14. This is the game. It's not converted. MMCRU will probably just take some knees in the game. Here's Benedict. Dropping back. Stepping up. Looking to do something. Firing across the middle. Intercepted.
Pass is intercepted by Kyler Bork.
And that'll do it.
Royals will have the football.
Okay.
About the 7-yard line.
And 1st and 10 from their own 7 with 1:07 left. Props to MMCRU for driving 3 hours and still coming prepared and ready to play football, and they did tonight. They played a good game.
Ball carried by Hicks.
Ball's going to be carried by Hicks. clock running, and for the Cowboys, obviously an unfortunate way for the season to end. But keep your head high, keep your heads high, and be proud of all the hard work you put in, even though it didn't show up on the wins and losses. Know what you accomplished, and be proud of that.
Timeout, Royals.
And I would expect them to take a knee here on this last play. That would be bowl game.
Lennox FM has gone to overtime. Lennox has scored. They lead 46-40.
And there's a knee. Clock will keep running, and
that'll be your football game.
That'll be it.
And thanks to all the fans who drove down.
Sidney.
Marcus, Meridian, Cleghorn,
Falls defeat here to MMCRU.
safe trip back. We look forward to coming up next year.
And stay tuned. We will have a couple of interviews up here.
Junior high football Monday at Fall City Sacred Heart, 5 o'clock kickoff.
Yep.
High school volleyball tomorrow at Lewis Central.
As I said, if you're not going to stay for that, thanks for listening. It was a pleasure. And Kyle, thank you for coming on here and doing a good job.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be back shortly.
Drive safely. Fremont Mills has scored. It's 46-46.
All right, I'm here with two Cowboys. First off, I got a senior, Connor Barons. Connor, last game of the season, last game of your high school football career. Talk about what it means.
Well, it means a lot. Obviously, I'm going to miss everything about this sport, but I know that I have more sports to look forward to, so, yeah.
You know, you guys didn't get the outcome you wanted tonight. Talk about what you could have done better.
Well, to start the game, the onside kick, you could tell that it brought our morale down, which it shouldn't have. And then we're having some troubles guarding these out routes that we practiced during the week, but we didn't do it in game. Other than that, we fumbled. But other than that, I don't know what else we could have done.
All right, and final question. I got a junior, Nick Peters, who's probably going to be one of the leaders, if not the leader of the football team next year. If you could give him some advice to carry on that leadership, what would it be?
Keep being a dog, Peters. Keep being a dog.
Thank you, Connor. Pass it on the Nick. Nick, you're what a lot of people like to call the uglies, and you're out there and you don't get recognized, even though you're one of the most, if not the most important part of the football team, the offensive and defensive line. Talk about what you want people to know about you guys.
It's real tough down there. There's not much to say other than we've been working our butts off the whole year, and it's been hard for everyone, having everyone switch in and out. I don't think we had a whole game that we had the same line in. It's been crazy for everyone to move around, and it's been tough. But we've been working all year, trying to do the best we can. Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna lose a lot of seniors. I think I counted like 6 or 7 on the defensive side of the ball were seniors. So talk about how big of a leap a lot of people are gonna have to make next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of the younger kids that didn't even get to see a game this year. But in the off season, we'll try to work with them and just try to get them to do what they can do, and then try to work with them as much as we can and make them our new starters, I guess. Yeah.
And obviously, I'm sure the seniors left a big impact on you. If you could say one thing to them, what would you say?
They were all leaders. I loved every one of them. It's hard for them to leave, yeah. And I learned a lot from them, yeah. They all have separate impacts on me. 22 here showed me to just be a dog on defense. He told me when to go, and I went.
All right, Nick, thank you. Obviously, a lot of emotions pouring through both of you, but nice job keeping it together on the interview. That's all I got for you guys tonight.
Go Cowboys.
And this concludes our football season for this year. Everyone stay safe. Have a good night.